So today, we will be playing Dictator No Peace. And as USA won in the polls, I will be choosing that first. I'll play with other countries as well after this, including India and Germany. And I must have put disclaimer on the beginning, but still, I've made many edgy jokes and references in here. So if you easily get offended, please consider some therapy. And now we start with the game. And check. Around the world firstly. And then with a little bit of army, we strike Belize. And of course I won. We're America. And this country got sugar farm, not interested in them but will still invest. And gotta knock down that plane first. Flying planes don't sit well with me. And then after a while, we go for the Bahamas, and surprisingly beat it. And built shipyards there. OUU, a Middle Eastern plane. Again. And El Salvador is done now. And another plane. Then we did out first propaganda thing. And sent 1 million copies of Avengers to Honduras. Then in the name of Captain America, Honduras was done. And like this, we beat multiple tiny nations and saved multiple towers by destroying Middle Eastern planes. And finally, after a long wait, I found my true love in Panama. But just as I was celebrating the discovery greatest liquid in history of mankind, a letter was sent to me by the spies. And reading it, I was shocked beyond mortal limits. And I knew what I have to do. I'm sure you all know it too. But knowing Japan's power, I surely was not ready to throw in the strike just yet. So I did exactly what a reasonable smart country would do. And I provided financial aid to my enemies. Enemy in a typical American fashion. And then to not look too much sus, I conquered a few more little nations. And then the Great Wait started, where we got economically strong, in this economic growth montage. And just as I was watching, one of our bases got attacked by Russia. Seems like, the flames of Cold War are trying to turn hot. But I went back to focus on economic growth and exploring the world. And after enough waiting, we were finally ready to throw an average American-sized man on the weeb country. 767 was loaded and Japan was locked. The missile launched and history was about to repeat itself. But before I could take a cinematic shot, stupid Britishers showed up out of nowhere, with their fancy teeth. But even that can't stop the inevitable. And kaboom! The strike was successful. So now using my brain, I called in military to take out the leftover Japanese power while they were anticipating me to drop an average Chinese workman on them. And like that I managed to colonize Japan, while their ruler commits seppuku. My only disappointment from this whole conquest is that Japan had no anime production unit. But the great America, will ensure that Japan gets to the work which it does the best. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. In next episode, we will liberate Middle East and restore democracy there, by taking away their bad oil. Thanks for watching, just keep grinning and aura is mine.